food. Not sure where these abandoned whelps I have to comfort are, but sure. These are proto-drakes. Okay, one thing I dislike here that's scenarios, clearly. But it's using the modern model of them rather than a older, more accurate model. At least like just this, oh, the spikes and whatnot. It's more of a modern look of them. Oh, then again, this seems to be just a collage of different things rather than like this was her might be her origins, and I was thinking before like the all the like the Dragonflight leaders were around in the Proto-Dragon days and were uplifted by the Titans. So I was thinking that that was the Proto-Dragon days. But here is in the back is Malfurion and Tyrande. So yeah, it's I have no idea. Then again, she's dead. She's a spirit. Maybe it's all blurred together in her head. You know, it's not. The things aren't necessarily completely accurate. Student. Huh. Dear friend. Didn't think she saw Tyrande like that. Never really thought of Tyrande having any real connection to, and we still haven't found her. Didn't think really of Tyrande having any real connection to Ysera. Ysera was more of a druidic thing. Tyrande was obsessed with a loom. Adopted son, you were the mother that walked the path of the dream with me. You taught me so much. The world needs you. Mother, if only you were here with me. Can still have hope, but we struggle without you. I need your guidance. That's the one we talked to at the end of the Battle for Azeroth, I guess. My beloved made the right choice when she tried to save you. I grieve for the way it ended. The dream will never be the same. Weakness. That's some like zombie dragon. My friend, I mourn your loss and the part I had to play in it. I hope that this is not the end. Actually, she did have a part in Burning Legion. Sorry, in Legion expansion about that. So, desertion, weakness, uselessness. So yeah, it's kind of like her whole life rather than its origins. Struggled to start, struggled towards the end. Some good bits. And whelp cries out in fear, roars mightily. Really, it's only that time. Feels later. Working out how much sleep I got last night. About 11 hours. Mum tried to call me. I woke up, then fell right back asleep.
So much left unfinished. So much remorse and regret.
Sorry. Can I use this to get closer to the next shrine without having to fight? Oh, it leads right into it. It's the one fucking thing. Nice. Friend, sister. That's clearly meant to be Time Dude, Malagos, Alexstrasza. Let's start this vision. Any talkie? Any talkie? No.
It's too far away.
This might be the fight where the dragons try to confront Deathwing without any help.
Dear friend's betrayal. A pain that never fades.
Well, since he died here, maybe it's meant to be the end of Kata. He does have the metal on him. I don't think he had that back during Dragon Soul times. I don't mean the raid, I mean the when it was like, well, Grim Battle days, let's say.
What do you fight for?
But whatever.
What brings you here?
Origins. We all start somewhere, sometimes in unexpected places. Me, I just popped out of the ground like a flower.
Float on the wind.
Yeah, sorry, I was playing what I said back over my head. To have an old friend turn against you in the most terrible way. How very painful. But we're so close now to suiting the spirit within the wild seed. The time has come. The ritual will be complete when you fully entered into Spirit's dreams. Be as if you are her in every aspect. She relives the moment of her death over and over again. It torments her. Something about how she ended. She had no control of her actions. She hurt the ones she loved. Speak to me when you're ready to immerse yourself in her nightmare of the end.
It's time. Enter the spirit's nightmare and bring her peace.
Stab her. I'm ready.
Dream.
Even given the Soul Legion world screens. So I've seen these plenty. They've been thumbnails of plenty of my WoW vids.
It begins again. The pain and agony. The madness beyond measure.
Yeah, Sarah's here. Steel your hearts and defend the temple.
Forgive me, children. My actions. They are not my own.
I must abandon my beloved and subdue the most beautiful creature I have ever known.
This is your end, mortal. Your dream is undone.
Can't kill him at all.
Still draw breath. Are you truly lost, you say? After all we have built, all we have done?
Do what you must, dear friend. It is the only way.
By the light of the moon, we will end this madness!
My time draws near. I feel her embrace.
You know one thing that cutscene made me realize? Not a fan of nose studs. You know the quest thing over here, I only got like 11% out of 100? I was thinking like, is it going to keep going till I get 100%? Because I didn't really bring her piece there. But, like, well, I didn't do anything. So I was just like, what's meant to happen here? because we basically redid see what happened to her death just from the other side. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Tyranda's nose style. It just, I don't know, looks like she's a big spot on the side of her nose. Or a tick. It's, ugh. Here, one sec. Hey folks, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Need anything?
What a terrible end for such a majestic spirit. But that's why she's connected with you. Because you're of the same world, Azeroth. Now I can feel her nightmares wane. And at last she knows some peace. Thank you, my friend.
Hey! Everyone listen! We're not the only ones who witnessed that nightmare. The Drust are approaching as we speak.
Oh, thank God, we're nearly done here.
Ardenweald needs your
The
strength.
Droman's call. Our enemies call in swiftly, Palnai. It calls in swiftly, Palnai. We must sound the call to defend the grove. Use this horn to call upon our protectors. Summon the wild hunt to slay those who would attack us.
Night and take the horn. Sound the call and summon the hunt.
Kind of pointless having a horn that you can't use.
So nice to see you.
That dream with the teeth and the claws and the heart-wrenching sacrifice. Moonberry chokes up for a moment, then collects herself. Sorry. While we were in Dreamland, possessed spies have snuck into Hiberno Hollow. They must be hunted down and slain before they can report back on the Grove's defenses. Here, borrow a bit of my magic. Seek out the ones hidden in shadows and smite them.
What fun you're about to have.
Why is it forced? Here's one. Oh wait, what?
Doom comes to Ardenweald.
No, it doesn't. Von Doom is busy with his own country. Hey, honey, where's my money?
I need to target something first.
You will serve the masters, outsider.
No, I won't.
Prey on the weak.
I thought I saw a shadow. To be fair, isn't that the way of nature?
Your demise is at hand.
The strong preying on the weak. Queen's bow. 12 of it sold. I should have checked how much money I made there, but oh well. Actually, didn't I only make like 12? Jeez, the whole thing sold like immediately. I'd be astonished to make some more. Or it's probably too late
The
now.
hunt did not heed the call. That does not bode well.
And oddly, that's the road leading to the heart of the forest. They heeded the call from everywhere else.
Welcome to my grove.
The old hunt rides to our aid, but not from the west. This is where Hunt Captain Corain was tracking dangerous foe. She and her hunting party must have been waylaid.
The darkness must wane.
The Dross have bold sent spies into my grove. Very bold and very foolish.
For queen and grove.
The Wild Hunt has answered the call to defend us, except for Hunt Captain Corain and her forces. She has led her hunting party on the west on her trail of a powerful foe. We may have encountered trouble. Find her and provide her with whatever aid she requires. We need her hunters and her leadership, and her defenses are to hold.
Darkness must.
It's probably too early for you, Sarah, to awaken, but then again, awaken the dreamer. She's probably gonna become, big damn hero moment, saves us. Rigor Mortis. I'm much more of a fan of Reggae Mortis.
Your hunt goes well, mortal.
Just flares. Missing.
Speak clear.
So was the text. These Dross taught to send a force to strike us from behind. Your call brought my fellow huntsmen and huntresses to reinforce us. Our foes were the ones caught by surprise. Accidental pincer maneuvers. Well, Locron is here. I tracked him all the way from the Glittering Falls, then I saw the Dross try to flank our forces. I would say they're rather surprised that we turned the tables against them. Gorain's smile is fierce. She lifts her weapon and her voice to address all present. Huntsmen and huntresses with me. We ride to defend the grove. Take no prisoners and leave none standing.
No mercy for our prey. Wild hunt with me for Ardenweald.
For a moment I thought I saw Tyrande. Ooh, it looks like a big defense is going to be going on here.
Move swift as the wind.
Ooh, Swift of Hoof, quickened by Naya, increasing haste by 24. Oof. Can I keep this as constantly?
Ardenweald needs.
This attack, it's like they're being driven. Probably are. This is where we make her stand. Dross and their minions have us nearly overrun, but we'll not let them destroy Hibernia or Howl, nor take any of our anima or our wild seeds. We fight with us. Let us drive them out.
Night embrace you.
How can I help? I'll heal your wounds. Keep fighting.
Enjoy spirit, Hunter's efficiency.
Need to get closer.
Ah. Hey, asshole. Woo. 20 attackers. Efficiency-wise, it's probably best for me to strike the weaker ones. No loot either. Doesn't look like there's even many weaker ones. You know, Malfurion and his wisps will be useful here. Yeah. Woo! Divine purpose. Yeah, we kind of poked a hornet's nest, trying to get all that anima from them. Come on, I want you. Nah. Back in a bit. Wow. Seriously? Like from downtown? If only I could pop that anima core again, I'll just draw them all to me. Then I set off the tactical nuke. Wait, that's in my other pants.
Great danger looms. Come to me, and together we will face it. In nature.
We should not let his grove fall. His? Which probably means this. The Queen entrusted me with the safety of Hibernial Hollow, and all the spirits within. We cannot fail. Stand with you.
Their anima will feed our victory. Leave their hearts to rot.
Kinda looked a little weird. And somehow now she's back here. Oh, it's Foliar the Destroyer. If only I had fought you earlier. When you weren't annoyed. No. Oh, Walkman's here.
I need to target something. It's too far away.
The three smaller named characters are fighting Walkman.
The wild seed. It's being hurt. Take it down. Quickly. Before we lose her.
Oh, really? Okay.
Alio, look! Oh no! A wild seed. I no longer sense its dreams.
Unless we save her soon, she will be lost forever.
I was kind of waiting for you, Sarah, to just pop her head out there.
Welcome to my grove.
We've won the battle, but I fear we may have lost you, Sarah.
The darkness must go.
Be
You could
gentle.
probably use a little help,
She's
huh?
almost gone.
God. They had a giant spirit cradle. We've lost so much, but this one is special. Moonbear looks to you, resolute. Her voice is strange and formal, manner commanding. Come, Palnai. We will carry her on the path of rebirth and entreat the Queen to save her. Hurry and make preparations. We have little time.
We'll meet again. Such witty repartee.
Maybe? She kinda needs to provide extra defense.
I once said that your voice is but one bird singing in the night. Well, I think it's time we all sang with you.
Again, another crowd too disinterested to worry about the giant threat on their border. Again, why are the Maldraxians the most reasonable? Hey, look. You'll be fine for a second. Like I rock up to say, yo, the Banished One is about to rock up and destroy your place? Not interested. I know this going on, but I think knowing that an enemy army is inbound is kind of important, you know? It's getting like the other ones. You have to ascend for them to even hear you out. It's kind of hard to get to, you know, tip them off if you got to pass a 100-year trial and the attacks inbound in 10 seconds. Ugh. Too far off to one side. Sorry, this is meant to be like a kind of significant thing, you know? But Adderite, huh? That's it. But yeah, I'm just here bitching about stuff. I do get that she was tied up with everything going on, but I think if an enemy's attacking you in the middle of the drought, that makes the enemy attack even more important than it normally otherwise would be.
Moonberry, here to play more tricks, or are serious matters at hand?
Matters most serious, I'm afraid. Lord Hearn,
Hail,
we
mortal.
request an audience with the Winter Queen.
Well met, stranger. You arrive in interesting times. Hearn snorts a laugh, and with equally interesting company. Much of the Queen's focus has been centered on the Grove of Awakening, where rejuvenated spirits has emerged from the wild seas and returned to their worlds. Perhaps it is fitting you carry a wounded spirit with you. Hearn studies Ysera's wild seed for a moment before a slow grin spreads across his face. This one fights with all her being. Even now she clings to existence. Come, stranger, let us see what fate the Queen will decree for this one. Seems we've attracted a crowd.
My queen, please help us.
This is of my sister. Why have you brought it to me?
This one is slipping away.
Our duty is grim. Many have been lost. Why would I save her pet?
Those who have dreamed by its side awaken with a joy and peace that whispers of wonder. If she dies, then all that is Emerald dies with her.
Some must be sacrificed, but some must be saved. If we forget that, all that will remain will be empty shells and sorrow.
What to gather there was that it seems that, I'm gonna guess, Awaken is somehow in the League of the Winter Queen, and the Winter Queen has no problem letting a being die if it's of Awaken. She's a frigid bitch, ain't she? Like, she literally, why would I save her pet? She was fine with leaving Ysera die due to her connection with Awaken. Presuming that's what they mean. Could also mean, like, the Titan, the Titan of healing, the female one, could be her. You know, she had no problem with them dying due to that connection. Again, the Moldraxians end up being not ones I can tolerate better. Because there's Grim Duty, and then there's Grim Duty where I get to flex being a petty bitch. And pretend it's justified. Yeah, there's reasons why I hate this place. So many have been lost, so many have died.
I'm sorry.
Queen is make no message, make none easy. Except when it means to let those she dislikes die. Then it's, oh, she just jizzes on herself. It's like that one anime all over again. Oh, we can't save every wild seed, but sometimes we have to try. Go fuck yourself. The Winter Queen turns her gaze upon you. How curious to see someone like you in my forest.
I awaken once again, but in a world not my own.
this realm are you bound, and you will share its fate.
Okay, Sarah can't come back to Azeroth, so.
We are no strangers to difficult choices.
Uh-huh. My court informs me that you bear an important message. You may now deliver it. Yeah, sorry. You're about to be attacked. It will be more promptly, but you kept running away from me.
Speak, and the forest shall listen.
She observes a message from the Primus.
My old friend, after countless ages, our worst fears have come to pass. If the Vanished One stirs, then we face a danger even more grave than this crippling draft.
Which is why you should have stopped running away from me for 5 fucking seconds.
Join me at my court and stand before the heart of the forest. There we shall speak further.
Suck my ass. Ugh. Sorry, the retardation of it is annoying me. Oh, this guy bears a message saying it's really important. And they're immortal in the Deadlands. I better run away. Fuck out of here. Yeah, this drought's important, but she just said herself that that's even more of a threat. And yet she runs away from me. You say, oh, she didn't know. Yeah, she would have fucking known if she hadn't run the fuck away from me.
Something for every occasion.
A bullet for her head? No, I don't think so. I'm sorry. When characters act retarded, it pisses me off. Much like when people act retarded. Be retarded. All the same. Sorry. Blood's up. Ugh. They take the bracelet from your hand and made it pass before to speak again. Her favorite was Azure Bloom Tea. Thank you for bringing this to me.
Always in stock.
I hope we explained that. Yeah, they fell to the withered, and I had to rip the mask off them. It didn't go well. Rather than I murked your friend. Ah, Ysera, you regained your boss status. Two Yseras.
I am bound to both the dream and the moonless night. My long slumber.
Such a beautiful
has ended.
place.
I dream, and the world trembles.
This place is new, and yet I almost feel as if I've been here before. What will you do now? I feel that much has happened in my absence. It will take time for me to be myself again, if that is even possible. Thank you, Palnai, for saving me.
Courage, young one. Hope is never lost. Together, we shall prevail. I feel a profound connection to this realm. And yet, in my dreams, I still soar above Azeroth.
Probably connection to the Emerald Dream still.
Bound to the Queen and to Ardenweald, just as I am. Yet I envy your dreams of home.
If she gets connections to her,
Longing in your voice speaks of loss.
if she gets her connections to her
My
creator,
world was
she probably
shattered
can
with the hammer of the burning legion. There is nothing left but ashes.
throw off the yoke
Now
of the
this
Winter Queen.
forest is my home, as it is meant to be. We serve the cycle, and the Queen guides us.
But Ardenweald, too, is under threat. I see many shadows tearing at its fringes, clawing their way in.
Aye. Though with your help, we will drive them back. Of this, I am certain.
Thank you, Alioth. I welcome your counsel and your friendship.
In nature.
I was also went home to invading army. I'll not lose another.
You're a special one.
The stars turn
Yes, Your Majesty.
the heart of
Yes, your cunt ship.
is vital to Ardenweald and to the protection of the realms beyond.
More of
Long
from her.
ago, we drew upon its magic to ensure the maw would be inescapable, that the banished one would remain forever bound. The drought has caused the heart to wither. Its strength must be bolstered. Though we have precious little anima to save our waning brews. An impossible choice. Yet one that must be made for the good of the cycle.
You know, I could go beat up the Mogu cultists in the Vale. I can get you some anima orbs. Hell, I fucking have one on me. The banished one stirs, and Ardworld's power withers and drought. Dire portents indeed. If useful little anima we possess save our groves, and spirits they nurture. So many lost. All as the heart of the forest grew ever weaker. Keeping the banished one bound within the maw will require more anima than our world can spare. Sardentarius is master of anima extraction. Journey to Rivendurt and inform him of our plight. I know he'll lend us his aid. Our allies in Orbos can open the way.
Your path leads onward, mortal. Know that you have gained an ally in me.
And I'm the lesser for it.
In Ardenweald.
I speak for the spirits.
And I speak for the sane collective. Let's... yeah, let's hard. Ah, my foot's gonna sleep. Oh, yeah.
You have my undivided
Trading favors. Welcome, friend. I can see by your garb you must have quite a storied history. Many unique relics befitting one that has traveled the world and vanquished many foes. There are those of us that would find great value in such things, and willingly part with our own valuables for a taste of what you find. Let your curiosity guide you to the dark doorway across from the cookpots in the next room, and down there you'll find the answers.
I know our endeavors will tell me what you
Ah, you must have been sent by Tarala. We have need of your services. Trust me, we'll make them worth more. We'll make them more than worth your while. So many things not yet discovered. Grandmaster Vol runs the arena in Maldraxxus, where the champions of each house compete for glory. Naturally, prizes are often awarded to the victor. Those of our kind do not often participate in such battles. Find such a prize for sale by one of us will be quite unusual indeed. I trust I need say no more. Let us keep this transaction between us, and I'll be happy to part with some valuable goods. Ooh. We'll be able to get 35 anima for our Covenant, and rep with either the Undying Army, the Ascended, Wild Hunt, or Court of the Harvesters. The other side. Mazala is an ancient and primitive creature that commands a place known as the Other Side. Little is known about this land, as we are not permitted to visit. We've sent many offers of trade, yet there has never been a reply. A pity, as the few that have escaped Mazilla's clutches claim this domain to be a place of many oddities. We would never ask you to venture into such danger. There is, however, a standing offer of trade for things procured from Mazilla's grasp. And same there.
Offers in.
But yeah, if Ysera can find her creator, then she should, from the sounds of it, should be able to draw off the yoke of the Winter Queen. And then she'll be free again.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least two.
Sadly, nothing sold there. Yes, you. Since I'm now 60, I can partake of some additional content.
You are welcome here.
How does it know what to reward me with? The purpose is not always transparent in its workings. To my understanding, it will assess your needs based on what activities you've taken part in the furthered purpose. This is Orbo's way of assisting you. You serve the purpose, and this purpose will serve you in its own way. The purpose is our way. It's the work. We maintain Orbos. The workings of the purpose are divine and opaque to us. The purpose is ancient, possibly beyond our comprehension. This technology is divine.
May the purpose guide you.
This alignment of stars is a dark sign. Starring yeah, they just use a generic text, which really doesn't fit with them, but c'est la vie, c'est la vie.
May I tempt you with my wares?
No, you may not tempt me with your bears. That would have been nice to get. Oh, good upgrade. Okay, now that I'm 60, is there an over here?
You honor me with your attention.
We'll start seeing Night Fae here as well. Ooh, strategist. That might be just still the standard skirmisher. I have little interest in arena skirmishes.
All goods and services for sale.
Observing? Obtain honor in arenas. And so, of your world seem to thrive on conflict model. Members of my cartel have a keen interest in observing your combat prowess in battle. Small-scale encounters in a constrained setting could prove informative to me, potentially lucrative for you.
Remember, everything has value. You struck a hard bargain.
If it was a battleground one, sure, I could do that, but I'm not interested in skirmishes or that. So. What has inspired Nardenwald? Tell me everything. Our Ravendirt is quite possibly the most efficient realm in extracting anima. Perhaps they can lend aid where others cannot. Know that while souls sometimes return from Ravendirt, they're never the same when they do. It is a dark realm, where those the Arbiter deems worthy have a chance of redemption or sent. Their path, however, is not an easy one. Kasher will assist you in opening the gateway to Ravendirt. Meet him in the Ring of Transference. Then again, the Arbiter sends people who are great heroes that should have a great, equally great afterlife. An afterlife of mind rape, torture, and smog holier than thou, glares. So the Arbiter knows fuck all.
One day, she will awaken.
And she can suck my ass too. My blood's up right now. I'm tempted in calling it here. Doing some Final Fantasy XIV and moving on. I'm not actually sure, to be honest. Yeah, I think I want to cleanse the palate. Actually, I'll go play some Postal. So, till then, folks, I hope you've enjoyed and hope you join me again soon. Till then, love and peace.